Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. I've reached 1,000 subscribers. I want to thank you, each and every one of you guys. Without you guys, I wouldn't have done it. We have done it together as a family here on YouTube. Now today, guys, I want to talk about this situation in Zambia and the American military agreement that they have made. I'm not saying this to spite the Zambian politicians or to talk bad about the president. But Mr. President, when we voted you in power as people of Zambia, we voted you because we entrusted you to lead us. We entrusted you to take us to the new dawn. As you saw the previous government, how they were doing things, corruption was the order of the day. Things were very bad in the country. And corruption was rampant. Lawlessness was the order of the day. People who are well able and qualified, educated people began to look as if they are not educated. And people who are hooligans from the street began to run things in the country, and the country almost collapsed. Now, we entrusted you, Mr. President. We voted you because of the promises that you gave us, and we believed, and we still believe in you, that you can lead us and take this country forward where it's supposed to be. The country of Zambia. You used to be a listening president. We even gave you still are. We even gave you a name called Bali, which means father of the nation. It doesn't easily come, or someone cannot be called father of the nation if people don't really hold that person in high esteem. He was called Bali even before he became president, because we knew that this man is going to lead us and is going to lead this country to where it's supposed to be and take us to greater heights. Now, this thing of you agreeing this with the Americans of bringing American troops in the country, we don't want it. I'm speaking as a concerned Zambian citizen. We don't want it. You might be saying, but you're not a politician. Yeah, you don't know this. I'm speaking knowing that other people feel the way that I'm feeling right now. We all know what happens where American troops go. We all know. Look at Iraq. Look at Libya. Look at what they have done around the world. These people mean no good. When I mean these people, I mean the American soldiers. This thing that you're about to agree, I don't know if you have agreed or about to agree, I think you need to reconsider it. As the father of the nation, Mr. President, Mr. HH, with high respect, sir, I think you need to reconsider this. You are going to compromise the sovereignty of our country. You are going to compromise the national security of our country, Zambia. Whether you want to sugarcoat it, people want to sugarcoat it and put it in a way of saying they're not opening up a military base, but they're opening up an office at the embassy. It's still the same. The military presence of the American troops will still be in Zambia. Mr. President, your predecessors, Kaunda, Chiluba, Mwanawasa, Rupia Banda, now Edgar Lungu, 5 predecessors of yours, former presidents of Zambia, had this opportunity to agree such kind of terms, or these things were tabled unto them by the Americans, but they rejected it because they know how serious this situation is. It's not like they never used their brains. They did. But they turned down this situation. In fact, the late President Levi Patrick Mwanawasa, he refused for the Americans to have a base in Zambia. They ended up putting it in Botswana. And now, you come and agree and call the Americans troops to say come and have an office in Zambia. You have a lot of respect, Mr. President, and a lot of faith. People have put a lot of faith in you. The Zambian people, we, the Zambian people, have put faith in you. Please do not damage that trust and faith that we have put in you. We have said, you have heard the outcries of people. We do not want the presence of American troops in our country. American troops, they are known for what? They are known for what they do best. Causing havoc everywhere they go. Causing destruction everywhere they go. Let me give you an example. Not only American troops. Recently, what happened in Kenya? British troops. The forest was beautiful. Animals were living there. People were getting food from there. It was a very good nature. What did they do? They put fire there. Just for the fun of it. For the sake of just doing it, they put fire there. They burnt the forest. All the animals which were there, some died, some they ran away. Just to spite the people of Kenya. And these are the kind of troops that you want to bring in Africa. Africans, how are we going to unite as Africans? How are we going to unite? Because once, let me tell you something. You might agree like this. Okay, we'll go during this year, you sign it. They'll come. To get rid of them is going to be a problem. That one I can guarantee you. We don't want problems in Zambia, please. We don't want. You are a father of the nation, Mr. President, Mr. HH. And we love you. That's why we voted for you. We trusted you with our lives to lead us in the right way, root out corruption, root out all those damaging things which were happening in the country, and let the country run properly. You were listening to us. You were listening when we cry. You were listening when we call you. You were listening when we cry out to you and say this and this and this. Please listen to the cries of the Zambians now. Listen to the voices of the Zambians now. Mr. President, we don't want American troops in our country. We don't want them. Whatever that you agreed, without informing the general public, without informing the stakeholders in the country, without informing the citizens of the country, and just accepted or signed whatever that you did, we are telling you, Mr. President, as law-abiding citizens of Zambia, we don't want American troops in our country. We don't want problems in our country. We don't want to compromise our national security. We don't want to compromise our sovereignty as a country. We voted you in numbers in office, Mr. President. And we can still vote you out in numbers again. Please, we want you to lead this country in a right way. We want you to do right things by the people that you are supposed to save, us, the Zambian people. And we are saying no to American troops. Whether office, whether military base, we don't want American troops in our country. We stay peacefully the way we are. We don't want. We are fine the way we are. Why must you bring American troops, Mr. President? For what? Zambia is a peaceful country. We don't have war. We don't have all these bad things that are associated with people who like war. We don't have. All the countries that America has been to, they are all ended up being damaged. That's a fact. Zimbabwe, not war but sanctions. Look at how they have crippled Zimbabwe. Look at what they have destroyed Libya, a country where the citizens were not even paying electricity at one point, not paying water bills at one point. When someone gets married, they were giving money to go and start up a family. Education was free. Look where they are now because of America. Because of America. American troops, because it's soldiers who go and do or attack other nations. It's not America itself, but they send their soldiers. It's the same. It's America still. They send their soldiers to go and do whatever that they are told to do when they are giving them assignments or missions. And those are the same people that you want to bring in our country. Mr. President, I don't know if this video is going to reach you, but if it doesn't reach you anyway, there are a lot of Zambians who have spoken out. The way you used to listen to us before you became president, please listen to us now. We don't want American troops in our country. Whatever agreement, if you have agreed something, re-agree it, re-sign it. We don't want it. Cancel whatever that you have done. Zambians don't want American troops in the country. If you want to go against the voices of the people, you are welcome. The next elections will be there on the lines. Do the right thing by the people who put you in power. We say no to American troops. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.